Oh shit, it's talking
Oh.
now. Okay, this is Jedi session number 20, and we're gonna get right to it. Good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, wherever you at around the world. Um, we did have a couple of volunteers, so if you're still here, you want to volunteer, unmute and come on in.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I'm here too.
Susanna, right?
Susan Brown.
Susan Brown. Okay, I'm trying to find you. There you are. I see you now. Okay. I'm going to go over the simple method that was that I've used successfully. It was handed down to me over a period of time. It didn't just happen overnight. I had lots of trial and error, but I'm teaching everybody how to do it. It's called the Smarty method. We use pendulums, charms for tools. These tools are for us to see and experience on how real this stuff is, and it also helps us remove the doubt. That being said, we're going to get started so that the new people and people that may find these videos can, the rest of the Jedis can come on and join us. At the end of the day, we will be a superpower of benevolent humans healing each other left and right. That being said, let's get started. Okay. Grab everybody follow along, but please stay muted so that me and Susan can do this without any background noise. Susan, go ahead and put the pendant in your hand.
Okay.
Okay, I got mine here too, so I'll just do it with you guys. I don't use them, but I use them for training purposes so that you guys can see how it works. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to say, I clear you of everything that does not serve the light.
I clear you of everything that does not serve the light.
I install universal truth.
I install universal truth.
And what you do now is you just simply blow into it. What that does, that sync your consciousness with it. Everything is powered by consciousness. This is the beginning of when I talk about how consciousness will power everything. This is the beginning of it all. First, you guys have to realize that it is real, it exists. And once you start the process, you start learning more and more. The more and more people you help, the more and more your activations, your full potential and your abilities be activated, okay? That being said, after you do that, there's also another method for those of you that are getting wrong answers or you just need to be cleared yourself. What you do is you touch your forehead, you touch the tip of your tongue here, right underneath your nose, you touch your chin. That'll clear you too, okay?
Oh, wow.
It's that simple. Now, what you do is you hold up your pendant and you ask it to show me yes.
Show me yes, please. Wow, that was good. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Mine's just going back and forth. Okay, thank you. Show me no.
Show me no, please.
Mine's just going left and right. Yours is going a circle. That doesn't mean nothing to me. That only means yours is a circle for no. Mine's is left and right. That's it.
Okay.
You understand?
Thank you. Yep.
Okay, now show me maybe.
Show me maybe, please.
Now look, mine's is going circular and yours is going left and right.
Thank you.
This is so much fun. Okay, now without a doubt, you've successfully programmed your charm. The charm has source energy, so it can't be compromised. You yourself, the body, the energies around you can, but that's why you use that method. Bam, 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 bam. You understand?
Yes.
If you feel like you're getting the wrong answers, bam, 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 clear yourself that way. All right.
Okay.
And that method also came from our creator source, because he's
Oh.
involved in everything that I do. You got that?
Yes.
All right. Now, what you're going to do is, do you know anybody who needs a what we call miracles and wonders, a miracle-ish healing? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know the person?
My sister.
Do you know what's wrong with her?
She keeps thinking she has cancer, and I've told her that there is no cancer.
Okay.
She keeps going, gets testing.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. What for training purposes, I'm going to run you through the steps real quick just to validate that she doesn't, because she doesn't. Okay. Now what you're going to do is, everybody ask if we can identify her sister. Yes or no?
Can we identify my sister? He says yes.
Okay. Look, you see mine's is saying yes too. This is real. Okay.
Sweet.
This is real.
Hey,
We're connected with our creator.
sweet.
Until you get to the levels where we are at, you know, the higher up the dimensionals, us, you'll have to use this method to get to where we're at. But the more and more you practice, the more and more you heal. The secret is healing everybody. The more and more you participate and heal everybody, the more and more you get activated. That's the secret. Okay. Which is not a secret, because you know I say it all the time. All right. That being said, we got that we can identify her, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, ask if she has cancer. Yes or no?
Does my sister Sally have cancer? It's telling me no.
So is mine.
Oh.
Look at that. You see that? Everybody else got the same shit.
No.
Now, here's what we're going to do. We already know that we identified her. We know she doesn't have cancer. So the next thing would be is for us to rearrange her thought pattern and have everybody around her, especially the doctors, tell her the truth. Ask if we can do that. Yes or no?
Can we do what Smarty? Yes. But I'm looking at it.
Okay, good. Now that we got that far, what we're going to do is we're going to since we already got her identified, she's still in our energetic field, right? She's still here, like she's still on the
Yes.
screen. She's already
Yes.
there on the screen. So now that since we already have her identified, and I told you guys how I see things in the dimensional world on the screen, we have her identified. We're going to zero in on her brain. Who's that? Max. Mute out, Max. No, never mind. That's Alberto. I got you. Just stay muted, guys, please. This is valuable shit, and I'm teaching y'all. So cut it out, because you know frequencies are real, and so is heat. Punk. I'm joking. All right, now that we got her on the screen, what we're going to do is we're going to pinpoint her brain. Alberto, stay muted, bro. Now that we got her pinpointed on the screen, okay, you can't see it here, but if you use your imagination, just think of the screen. She's identified. Tag her brain and ask if we can tag her brain. Tag.
Can we tag her brain? Yes. Thank you.
Okay, good. The brain is already tagged, because all we have to do within that screen that I tell you guys about, the dimensional screen, I see her body, and then since I already see her, who the fuck is doing that? Okay, I got you. Jessica, stop it. God bless you, by the way, but stop it. All right. Yeah. All right, now that we got her identified, we got her brain tagged. Ask if we can swap out her brain to replace it and also hit her with clear thinking. Yes or no?
My charm is already answering yes.
Yeah, it does that a lot, especially when I'm talking. So yes, we can do that. Now
Thank
that you got that we can do that, go ahead and reinforce by making those commands and making that action happen by simply saying done.
Done.
Now check to see if it was done. Yes or no.
Was it done? Oh my goodness, it's already saying yes.
That's because in the dimensional realm, I am the fastest that there is, and this method teaches you guys to be as fast as me. Okay, not
Thank you.
as fast as me, but you know what I mean.
You're echoing, Smarty.
Yeah, that's because somebody's got their mic open. All right, guys, mute out. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's still echoing. It's probably hello. No, it's not her. Okay, hold on. Do you believe this motherfucking shit? Anyway, you know they're always interrupting what we do here, so it's all good. Anyway, we're gonna go back. Now that we got her squared away, all we're gonna do now is address the people that are lying to her, telling her that she has cancer, which is medical proof, right?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and tag. All right, I found it. That was Max. Max, stay muted, Max. Now that we now that we know that she's squared away, right? Ask if, matter of fact,
Right.
ask if she's squared away after. Ask if she's been this. I want to word it differently so that we get the full scope of everything. So, ask if we successfully dealt with her issues. Yes or no?
Have we successfully dealt? Oh my goodness, it's saying yes already.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So now that she's
Same
out the
thing.
way, which some of us already knew, and that's fine, because a lot of us we've been doing this for a while. We already know the answers, because that's how long some of the people here have been with me. Okay. Now that we got her squared away, we're going to focus on the individuals that are telling her that she has cancer and that are lying to her. So
Yes.
ask if we can identify that full circle. Yes or no?
Can we identify the full circle of, oh my goodness, saying yes already?
Okay, that means
Thank
we
you.
can identify everybody who's involved with fucking lying to her, because that's what they're doing. Okay.
Yes.
Now that we got, excuse my friends, by the way, if you're new here, I
Yeah.
don't give a shit. It's my show. All right, here we go. Now that we identified everybody, we're going to hit them. We're going to
Saying
hit
yes
them,
already.
and we're going to have them tell the truth, show the correct results, reverse every negative thing that they said, give her a full bill of health, and send her home. That's it.
Yes.
Tag.
Hey,
Done. Now,
done.
go ahead and ask if all those things took place. Yes or no?
Have all those things taken place? I haven't even said it and it's saying yes. Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, that now you guys know why I'm always talking shit, because it's real. The thing is that people don't understand how this works. When you know how when some people say you have to manifest or speak as if it's already
Yes.
done. Well, that's what we're doing. We're using source energy to command it done, and it's done. So all we had to do now is sit back and watch the validation take place, because our Father, Source, God, whatever y'all want to call it, always
Right,
validates
source.
my work and what we do. There are some people that complain that things haven't happened as fast as they would want them to be, but if they learn that their complaining is literally a block to their blessings, then they would stop that shit. But it is what it is. we're moving on, okay? That being said, Susan, who's next? You got another person?
I have a brother that's younger than me that seems to have an addiction to drugs, but I don't know what they are.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He gets cleared and then we help him get cleared and then he's back on it and then he's cleared and then he's rehab and he's back on it now.
Yeah, that I'm getting an emotional block due to trauma and stuff like that. So what we have to do is we have to identify the trauma, remove it, and give him a clear consciousness, clear mind. So that being said, let's go ahead and see if I'm right. Say, is Smarty right? Yes or no?
Is Smarty right? Yes.
Okay. Being that you already identified him, the way that I work is, since you already brought him up, I don't need his name or anything because of your thoughts. I already had tapped into him. I already see him. I see what's wrong with him. I can scan. I can do all that shit. That's where we all need to be. That's where all you guys need to be. Okay.
Okay.
That being said, ask if we can identify his issues. Yes or no?
Can we identify his issues? Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Ask if we can resolve his issues by clearing the trauma, giving him a clear mind, and wrapping him up with a heavy love and light blanket. Yes or no?
It's saying yes already.
Right. So what's next?
I would like to know, I work at a
No.
hospital.
Hold on. We're not done with him. What's next?
Oh. What's,
You have to reinforce it. How do you reinforce it?
oh, done.
That's right. Done.
Sorry.
Okay. Now ask if it will all be done. Yes or no?
Will this all be done? Oh, yes.
Okay. Now, the reason why I teach you guys that method is because it seems like it's that simple, and it is that simple. There's you don't have to have years of school and all that. All you have to have is pure intentions and the pure heart. Now, the more and more you do this method that I'm teaching you guys, the more and more you'll just do it on a whim, like poof, 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 done. Okay, that's it. But in the meantime, for all you guys that are just stumbling upon source directives, me and the Jedis and the crew and all that, you have to go through the method that everybody else is going through. You can't, you're not going to be able to come in and just do things and then think you got it down packed, because it don't work that way. It does not. We have people coming and going thinking that it's just that easy, but they think they can do things better than us without daddy, and they fail miserably. And I see it every day. If you notice, from the beginning of these sessions to now, people come and go. Okay, it don't bother me one bit, not at all, because I'm going to stay here, and those that are true to source directives, true to getting things that daddy wants done, will stay, will remain, and will be blessed for it. End of story. All right, go ahead, Susan. One more, and then we'll move on to somebody else.
The only other request I would say would be where I work. I would like to know how to ask to have the cancer oncology department shut down.
Just by saying it. Now we're going to do the method. Go ahead and tag the entire place, the entire staff, everybody that's involved in it, and wait. Go ahead and tag them all, and wait until you have them identified. Go ahead.
Okay.
Just go ahead and ask. Since I already worded it, just go ahead and ask if we have them all identified. Yes or
Do
no?
we have them all identified? Yes.
Okay, here's where I go like this.
Sweet.
I'm joking, but that's literally how you do it. Okay. Now that we have them identified, we're just going to send energy blasts with commands to shut it all down because it's no longer needed. You got that?
Okay, good, yes,
All right. Tag. Done.
done.
Okay. Now here's the how you say that shit? Here's the proof in the pudding. Will it all be shut down? Yes or no?
Will it all be shut down? Yes, it's saying yes before I got it out.
Okay,
Thank
so
you.
so
Thank
now
you,
that
thank
we
you, thank
now that Daddy already identified and said yes that it will be shut down, all we have to do is wait for the validation.
you.
That's why I tell people we already won, because me and my crew been doing this shit behind the scenes for years. Okay, that's why we know that without a shadow of a doubt, the wealth transfer is taking place. The ships will literally flood the planet. We will get all the healing technology from all across the universe. And Susan, go ahead and ask if I'm telling the truth on what I just said. Yes or no?
Is he telling the truth of what he's been? Yes.
Okay, there you go.
I do have a question because I ordered a sprocket in like 1,100, 100 little print, and I've been doing the wake the F up little pills, and I've been sticking them all over the hospital,
Right, right.
and they had people resign that's been there like 28 years.
You
They've
asked
been
for it.
right, and I've been happy because some of them were in that oncology,
Really,
but
really dark place. Yeah, I know.
yeah, and they keep saying they got COVID and it keeps going up, and I keep telling my supervisor there is no COVID.
Well, here's why I told everybody that the COVID started off as a bad thing.
Right.
It still is a bad thing, but we also used it against them by taking them all out behind the scenes. A lot of them were actually killed, executed, some evaporated by me. Okay. Now
Oh, wow.
ask if I evaporated them myself. Yes or no?
Did Smarty? Oh my goodness, it's saying yes already.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's the truth. I don't, I mean, it's scary, but it's fucking true. Okay.
I was just because they were trying to say that it was like really high numbers, and it's not. And I work on the side where it's long-term care elderlies, and the one lady was 101. She died of old age, and they said in the newspaper she died of COVID.
Right. Right. No worries. We're taking care of all that. Just keep practicing, keep doing what you're doing. Anytime somebody comes up and needs a healing, make sure you check everything. Cross all the T's, dot all the I's. There's many ways to ask to get to the bottom of what the
What's
problem
going
is. You have to do this in order to fully understand what you're really working with here, because the more and more you ask questions, the different answers you get, the more and more your brain starts processing things differently. Do you understand?
Yes.
Everybody
I've been
got that, right?
I've been putting love blankets in the elderly's room so that when they eat their meals or whatever, if they're in there by themselves,
That's right.
I
That's
just
right. That's right. That's
put
how you do it. That's how you do it. I thank you for your service, young lady. Okay. Good,
I
good.
just
All right.
wanted, I didn't know if I should be doing it or not. I didn't tell anybody. I just stuck them under the tables and under their desk.
Hey, I had to do sneaky shit for a long time. Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm in the open, literally in the open.
Right.
All right. Yeah, just keep practicing, and we're going to go to the next one. Was there anybody
Okay,
else
thank
that
you.
wanted to volunteer? You're welcome. Just keep doing what you're doing. If you have any more questions, just text me. It's always best to text me because I'm working on bigger and better things. Not saying that, you're
Right.
I'm just working, okay? We'll leave it at that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Go ahead. Who's next?
Hi, Smarty.
What's up?
Sherry. Hi. My son Chase has a fever this weekend, and I'm a little worried. And so I've been trying some different holos, thinking UTI. And then he tried the full of shit just to make sure. He said it worked. I said he needs to give you a testimony on that,
Right.
but I'm not sure what's going on. I did try the aspirin holo as well.
Okay. Where's your pendulum at?
Right here.
Charm? You got your charm, right?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and use it. Ask if you can identify the real issue. Yes or no?
Can I identify the real issue with Chase? Yes.
Okay, now that you have it identified, just the charm has literally all the solutions already. So
All right.
just hit it. Tag, done.
Tag, done.
All right, now ask if it was addressed. Yes or no?
Was Chase's problem addressed? Yes.
All right, done deal. It's
You're
literally that,
ingenious.
it's literally that simple. You know, that's why you guys should be practicing, because the charms help you address everything that you can't see yet. Okay.
Yes.
You're going to be able to see it all, but you have to keep practicing until you can, until the answers come to you, you know, like information flow.
Exactly.
You're
Yep.
going to have to keep practicing and keep using it.
Yep.
But it's not meant to use forever. Don't pick it up for everything. Okay.
Right.
Especially-
Practicing and guessing and
Right.
need more knowing.
Right.
Yes.
Especially if you don't want to know the answers to something, do not ask, because you may, you
Yeah.
may,
Want it all. Yeah.
right. You may
Thank you.
get the
Thank you
answers
so
that
much.
you wanted, and then you're going to go into a depression. So don't do that.
It's a roller coaster, let me
This
tell
is-
you.
Yeah, just let it happen, because at the end of the day, things happen, and only daddy knows the full picture.
Yes.
Even with myself, you know, there's things that I was tagging and bagging and pop, and it still
He's
took place.
protecting you too.
Of course, but what I'm
Yes.
saying is, I was attempting to change things with my own method and doing what I do, and
Right.
things still happen. So at the end of the day, he's the one that's in full control. That's why I don't get upset when, you know, when we lose someone or something happens, because at the end of the day, daddy is in full control, and we do what we can.
It's meant to
Alright.
be, yeah.
Right. All right. So that being said, what we're going to do now is we're going to open it up, and I want to focus on tagging and bagging and clearing up things all around the world. There was some talks in some of the intel reports that my intel reports with my crew and people from around the world, that they may use the different stuff happening around the world to stop the redemption from happening, but it's not going to happen, and it's not going to happen because y'all going to back it up. Y'all going to make sure it does happen. Tag,
Tag.
Tag,
done. Susan, ask if we just
Tag.
reinforce the
Done.
wealth transfer happening. Yes or no?
Done.
Yes,
Done.
it's saying yes.
done.
All
Did we
right,
just reinforce it?
all right, let's go. What's next? Who's next?
Terminating all ethnocentrism.
What the fuck is that?
Wait.
Thank you.
I want to know. What does that mean?
Man, I see
When
a
you
bunch
think-
of, go ahead.
That means you think your nationality is the end all and be all and the best possible, and nobody else really matters.
Yeah, that needs to be shut down, because we're
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
yeah, we're all our own, we are all our own selves. Okay, tag.
We are
done.
the world.
Tag.
Tag,
Done.
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 Done. Red pill for all those people still flocking to get the vax and higher consciousness. They're lining up in Australia here. It's just bizarre.
Done. Okay, now that we did that, I will tell you guys that all those implants that were put into people and they're using their magnets, excuse me, they're using the magnets on themselves. Daddy allowed us to remove them from everybody's body.
Amen.
Wow.
Well
done.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Daddy.
Whew.
Before
Thank
we continue, go ahead and find out if Daddy allowed us to do that. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 Confirmed, done.
Done.
Right.
Done, done.
Big yes.
You see, this is the part you guys know me. Most of y'all know I talk shit, right? This is the part where I say they spend all this money to try to control the human race, and then we come along and
Bam.
they're done. They're finished.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Done.
And it didn't cost me a dime. It didn't cost me a
Done,
fucking
yeah.
penny. Done.
Thank you.
Powerful intention.
Done.
That's right. All right, let's go. Who's next?
I have a
Okay,
couple.
Smarty, I have one.
Marty,
Hold
I wanna
autoimmune
tag,
diseases.
I wanna tag and bag people that are fighting fear and depression and lash out at family, friends, co-workers, strangers. I wanna tag and bag them with love and light blankets.
Heavy love and light blankets. We're gonna use the one I just created about an hour or so ago. Tag.
Tag.
Hey.
Tag.
Done.
Done.
Oh, done.
Marty, I have a question. What is the love and light blanket? Can you explain that a little more?
The love and light blanket is it's an etheric blanket that our creator made me, had me manifest. It's a powerful, energetic blanket that we wrap around individuals, and we do it by thought. Those blankets are very, very powerful. We used them when we were taking out the kids from the tunnels. We use them when things don't go according to plan. Love is the most powerful weapon there is. People don't understand why I say that, or they don't understand that I use love energy to destroy and heal. They still can't even wrap their heads around that. But the love and light blankets is a blanket that helps resolve things. We can put it all over a whole entire city, a person, a country, a planet, a galaxy, the universe. Those blankets were given to me by our creator. They're energetic love and light blankets. That's it. So what I did was, since everything is energy and frequencies, I took those energies and frequencies, placed them into the love hologram that I made a couple years back, and I just revived it with an extra layer of 10,000 blankets. Okay?
Awesome.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
There you
Is
go.
there a
Now,
certain time you need to?
every time,
put
every
the-
time
Every
you
time.
need it,
Okay.
every time
Constantly.
you need it, yeah, whoever needs it, if you feel like somebody needs it, you just send it. See yourself wrapping them up. Okay, if you want to
Marty.
just wrap them up and put them, rock them in a cradle, do that too.
Okay. Thank
Marty,
you.
can I say something real quick?
Real quick, because I want to focus on getting things done. We're
Yes.
getting off task.
Yes,
Go ahead.
yes.
Sorry.
I want to
no, you're fine.
TNB. I want to add to give an example of for the lady that's asking questions. I was at the beach all weekend, and I was sending love and light blankets every which way. And it takes some energy, because after that I was freaking hungry. I ate a big breakfast, but I was just there, and everybody that walked in front of me, I would toss a light blanket, and every once in a while I'd have somebody look back at me like, what? And it was a lot of fun. But let's go ahead and TNB. Today I was at a pool, like in the retirement community, and I was listening to people's conversation, and basically it was a lot of elderly people there, and they were all going on about the vaccine and this, that, and the other. And Daddy told me, activate these people because they are needed. So I just started, just doing source directives on all these people. So we need to TNB the elderly folk that they're complacent. They think their time is done. We need these people. And I felt an urgency. And so to activate our elderly because they're needed. And also let's cover them with a love and light blanket. Tag.
Tag.
Done.
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 I got one. Hold on, real quick. I got one. Let's reinforce evidence of the debt forgiveness across the board. Tag.
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 Done.
Done.
It's already saying
Smarty,
yes.
can we reinforce universities and workplaces who are still coercing people into getting a vaccine to keep their job or in their course?
Yeah, well, we have to get those individuals arrested and prosecuted, even though we are up against free will, but it's I don't consider it free will if you're purposely being manipulated.
Right.
Oh,
Yes.
free ice
Tag.
cream for Canadian
Done.
kids.
Tag.
Yeah.
Tag.
Tag.
Done.
Tag.
Done.
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 I would like,
That's
I
right.
would, I would like to tag and bag all social media, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, anywhere where these malevolent there are malevolent portals on the internet, that we go ahead and shut them down, hit them with the entity buster as well. And whenever somebody, and put a covering of protection over everybody's screens, EMF protection over everyone's screen, so that whenever they take in what they're looking at on their phones, they are not harassed by what's coming through, that they're completely protected. Tag.
Now, what I want to do is, I want to, all the individuals that been censored since the whole pandemic and everything else happening with the children and all that, all the platforms, all the individuals that were heavily censored, especially those that were making a living off of it. What I want to see is all of them be reimbursed times 10.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also reestablish their abilities to continue to make money for spreading the truth, because that's why they were shut down. Tag.
Done.
Smarty, can I ask that we tag the kids? They want to, in Australia, start giving the kids the vaccination, which will be horrendous. They were protected for up to 12, I think, but now they want to do that. So we've got to stop these bastards.
Yeah, let's do that. And then after that, we're going to reinforce the removal of all those pushing the vaccines. Tag.
Across the board. Tag across the board.
Can I add to that? My daughter for camp, they're requiring her to do a swab test or to go to summer camp. It's all for special needs. And they also want the kids to show proof of the vaccination or the proof that you have been tested within 3 days
All
to
right,
go to camp, summer camps.
Yep, let's end all that and let's make everyone aware of human rights violations. Tag.
Thank
Done.
you.
Thank you.
So mine's a different, same thing. It might be already covered in that, but I was walking past a store the other day, and I know it's across the board. They're doing it in some businesses and stuff, but the sign said, if you're vaxxed, you can come in without a mask. And so.
They forget the other night. I've been vaccinated by frequencies.
Yeah.
I've been vaccinated by frequencies.
Yeah, me too. It's happening here too.
The point is that I want them to.
It's happening here too. And we just walk in because.
Oh, I know. I'm not. I mean,
me too.
The point is, though, I know that it's happening in other industries, like people in body work and stuff. They're wondering, should I ask for proof? Should I not? And, so these people, I think their brains, they need to wake up and to get out of the trance that that's not a thing that they need to worry about, and they have to stop that.
Right. We just addressed that in the previous commands, but it's their way of telling everybody that you guys are right. We're just going to put this sign up. You can come in even if you're not vaccinated, but we can't tell you that.
Yeah, last ditch effort. Last ditch effort.
That's exactly what's happening. So
What about the spike proteins? How can we address that?
I already neutralized that. Susanna, go ahead and check to see if that's neutralized.
Have those been neutralized? Oh, it's already saying yes. Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
I love it when it's just good signs.
Smarty, can we please tag the countries in the Middle East that are already have implemented the vaccine passports and making it very difficult for those who have been refusing the vaccines? They can't do anything anymore.
Yep, let's go ahead and reverse all that. Tag.
Reverse.
Tag.
Done.
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 Smarty, can we
clean and clear all the blood, donated blood in the blood banks to clear it from the spike protein? Has it been done?
Yeah, the spike protein has been neutralized everywhere, so that falls in line with that. So done.
Done.
Thank you.
Done.
Done.
I would like the TNB to bring us back, bring back our civil rights, but also our source directive rights that Daddy's given us straight from above, that we would reinforce, what's it called? Common law or civil law.
Constitution.
The Constitution only.
Universal law.
Reinforcing source directives behind it.
Daddy's law.
Daddy's law. Daddy's law.
Source directives.
Do no harm. Right. Tag. Done.
I'd like to reinforce something, because so many small businesses and people like me, working for ourselves were hit so hard. TNB, that the coming back of all of our small businesses, and like you said, Smarty, all these people that lost income and revenue because they were spreading the truth, that all those that work for themselves and all those small businesses, that we would be paid back full fold, like you said, 10 times. Tag.
Done.
That is done.
Yeah, we got a couple of individuals that are prepared to do just that. What's going to happen is my crew, they're going to get all of the directories for each state, each town, country, city, whatever the case is. Those that lost their business will be directly contacted by us, and we will make sure they're fully reimbursed. If they want to reopen up their business, they can. If they don't want to, they don't have to, but they will receive.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Smarty.
Thank you.
Smarty.
Wow.
I cried a long time ago, so I'm cool.
Thank
You're
you.
so cool.
Love you so much, Daddy and Smarty.
Also, we do have another humanitarian force that will go throughout the world and make sure everyone's fed, no matter what.
Oh,
Very
beautiful.
Yay. So wonderful.
Happy.
Thank you.
It's already happening, so just pay attention, because shit is happening. Don't worry about the news. Don't worry about the shit. Unless I say, hey guys, it's time to get on the news, then pay attention.
Heard that.
Can't wait for that.
Can we reinforce full disclosure on, what was on the ships, the election results, all of that's sort of gone really quiet, like just full disclosure of everything that they found in the Suez Canal and the election results from last November and everything else.
Yeah, let's reinforce full disclosure, although people here, we already know because we've been working on it the whole time, and I've been doing disclosure while it was happening. That's why they don't like me, and who gives a fuck, right? But anyway, it is what it is, and we will have full disclosure. Done.
Done.
Let's reinforce. We just one on you that people realize that you are who you say you are.
Yeah,
we tag you.
It's going to happen anyway. We can't go against people's free will, but I will tell you guys that what is taking place, because they continue to do what they want to do and not follow my orders or Daddy's orders. We are going to, right after training, we're going to take over the skies, and you will see me coming off of the ship in front of everyone.
Fantastic.
Hold on. Where's the new lady? Susan, go ahead, ask if that's true. Yes or no?
Is this true? Oh my God, it's saying yes already.
Done.
Wild.
And then no place.
Well,
And then no place for those mofos to hide. No place for
no
those
place at
mofos to
all.
hide.
No place at all. So while you
By the
see,
tunnels.
right?
All the tunnels are blown up.
Yeah. Why you think I keep laughing and saying we would not be censored? Okay. They're coming out with this narrative that the ships first. One group is saying that they're CGI. Okay. Another group is saying that they're military. And meanwhile, the military is like, no, they're his. Okay, behind the scenes, the military, DARPA, Department of Defense, they all know whose ships they are. Okay, this is real. I don't need to.
There ain't no Russian ships, guys.
No. They're our ships. They're my ships.
Yeah. Can I ask where they're from?
They're from
not Russia.
No, we do have ships coming in and out of over there where Mount Shasta. Some of our ships coming in and out of there.
Yeah.
But majority of our base is on the other side of the universe. And if you haven't seen what the universe look like, go find a photo. Okay, because we are from very, very far away. we are a bunch of time travelers, portal jumpers, and we've already won. We've already took them all out, and now you're witnessing you're witnessing us gearing up for the celebration and the celestial ceremony. This is what's taking place. You guys can go ahead and confirm that.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
We'll get back to business.
And I would like to correct something. We've got a new law bill passed, and it is to protect our skies. So our reptilian governor has decided to put a covering of our skies up every night. It's ridiculous. I promise it was a bill passed. I can't make this shit up. I promise. But I know the reason why. It's because we have a lot of ships that fly, zoom by all over the place. They're just trying to hide them. So I would like to tag to end that bill.
That shit is already ended. They can't do nothing. They can't do shit.
Yay.
No matter how hard you try, you can't. They cannot shoot down our ships with their pulse energies
or hide them
with their Nikola Tesla ray guns, their electromagnetic guns. There is literally nothing that can stop what's coming. Okay. Y'all hear?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Don't embarrass yourself like that, young lady. Listen.
What about the EBS?
Yeah, there's the EBS is we reinforced that last night, but let's reinforce it again. Done. There is nothing that can stop us from doing what we need to be doing. Now, you guys see on how I taught you guys how I make the holograms. Okay, so imagine me sitting here talking to you guys, being on my ship, being in the tunnel, being across the side of the universe, all at the same time.
Yes. Amazing.
Because that's what's happening. That's why they're trying to wrap their heads around how am I able to do this? Okay. Because energy, consciousness, matter can be formed anywhere instantly by thought. That's how I'm able to do it. So if we have a ship in the sky and they was to shoot at it, we will literally disappear, stand right next to them, go back, catch the bullet, bring it to them, put it in their hands, go back and forth. That's so that you can
Yes. Wow.
Okay. So imagine the unknown force, which are the reptilians, the Dracos, an unseen force, because a lot of people don't even realize they existed, right? Imagine an unseen force being taken out by an unseen force, which is us.
Amazing.
Great.
Now that's very, very, very real. All of it will be
Yes.
validated, but I'm showing you guys on how it's possible with the method. Once you guys start, all right, I'm gonna keep it real. Some of you guys are very heavily a part of it, okay? So keep practicing and you'll see it all unfold.
Smarty,
I'd like
Smarty, all the floods, Smarty, all the floods that are supposed to be going on around the world, everybody here is freaking about them. Are they real?
No, that's why I say don't worry about it. Okay. Do not
Thank
worry
you.
about it. Like for instance, our creator, source, daddy, whatever people call him, I call him daddy. He's not the author of fear, confusion, and doubt. So if you're fearing something, if you're confused about something, if you're in doubt, then you need to clear yourself and realize daddy's in charge, period. And for those individuals that are here since I started the training and even before when I first came out with the holograms, my story never changes. Never.
No, it doesn't.
Never changes. Always the same. I don't have, when you lie, you have to remember your fucking lies, okay? And then next thing you know, you're starting to hear all
Truth on that one.
Yeah. Then you start to hear inconsistencies in people's stories. Well, that shit don't happen to me. And if there is a confusion, that's because somebody was mixing, like the other night, somebody was mixing charging the water constantly with charging the cup. Those are two different levels. You understand? That's why she was confused, because they didn't pay attention. That's it. That being said, let's get back to work. What's next?
I like to tag him back to reinforce source directives.
Source directives for everybody across the board. Tag.
Tag.
Done.
Can we reinforce?
I like to hold on real quick. I like to reinforce everyone's connection with Daddy, even though you're already connected. But I want you guys to be able to communicate with him directly. Talk to him because he's constantly talking to you. Learn how to know the difference. If you're having difficulties with that and struggling with that, ask him to help you because he will. He wants you to communicate with him. Okay, this is real. Done.
Done.
Thank you. Done.
We reinforce raising the consciousness worldwide.
Done.
Done.
I'd like to reinforce removal of all corruption and manipulation across the planet.
Yes, times a million. Tag and
Done.
Now, there was individuals that were saying that I was full of shit and I was a fraud, right? And I'm bringing this up because of what she just said. Now, I taught y'all how to defeat me if I was. Now, the truth serum, heavy love and light blankets, exposing all lies, those are real energetic commands powered by love. They are real. They work. If I was a liar, don't you think I would have been exposed myself?
Yes.
Yes.
So that being said, let's reinforce all those commands I just stated. Boom.
Done.
Also, real quick, because I'm in a.
Can I ask a question, Smarty?
Yeah, hold on.
I have
I'm
a
in the
question.
group real quick. What everybody go ahead and manifest a ball, an energetic ball, and then put it right here.
Right where?
Where?
Right where?
To the right side?
Can't see you.
Any side.
Can't
In
see
your
you.
heart.
Just leave it. Just leave it right here to your right side. Leave it right there. Okay, the ball's there. Now, do the same thing on this side. Now you should have, if you don't see it energetically, use your imagination. You should have two balls right here. Okay, now leave those balls there. Whenever you guys need to tag and bag something, picture those balls taking care of business. Okay?
Thank
got
you.
balls.
Beautiful.
So Smarty, we can send them off with a nod of our head if we want to.
I don't even do that. I just think about it.
Okay. Just see him leaving
How
your
to
shoulder.
improve your telepathy.
There you go.
Isn't that right, Smarty?
You got
Target
that
missile.
right.
How to improve your telepathy.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna reinforce everybody's abilities tonight. So no matter where you guys at around the world, make sure you drink before you go to bed. Drink some water. Max, go ahead, Max.
Yeah,
Thank
my
you.
question is because I work as a as a tour leader before the COVID. So my question is Iceland, the country of Iceland. They have made a system where you need to show proof of vaccine or proof that you've had COVID before, and then you can come from America and you can come into Iceland. And they started 18th of April with a company from New York that I work with. And so I'm wondering, I live in Spain, so I want to start in next month working. So I'm wondering how that's going to work out. I mean, in one way it's good because now travel is starting from the States to Europe. But in another sense, I hope that Iceland is going to open up totally so that, for example, as a guide, that I don't need to take the vaccine. Or if I have to, then I suppose I know that I'm protected anyway. But what can we do about that, Smarty?
Okay, so here's what
For
we
Europe
do.
also.
First of all, we're not going to hope anything. We're going to manifest it and reinforce it. So we're going to reinforce free travel anywhere around the world without vaccines, and we're going to erase all those that are pushing that situation. This way, you have the right to freely travel. We're going to reinforce the right to freely travel without asking for paperwork, because that's some cabal bullshit. Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
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 Hey, done.
Done.
Thank you.
One more thing. You guys have the abilities to literally make yourselves invisible. Everything is a frequency. Okay. I know that this is the case because I do it all the time when I have to. Okay. It's that simple. Uncloak, cloak, done.
Uncloak.
Done.
I
That
can,
means,
Smarty.
hold
I
on,
can feel
real
it.
quick. Yeah, hold on, real
Yeah,
quick.
I can feel that.
Right, it's true. It's very true.
In Spain, police all over the place, controls all over the place. They never controlled me. They never ever. I was never stopped. I never had the mask on. You know, walking outside. Nobody gave me a fine. I'm just cloaking all the time.
Right. That you have to reinforce that. Basically, it is a cloaking mechanism that you are using. So, Suzanne, go ahead and ask if we all have the abilities to cloak ourselves. Yes or no?
Do we have the ability to cloak ourselves? Oh, it's saying yes. Yes.
Okay, now it's literally that simple. If you know without a shadow of a doubt, which is why you're in training, I teach you how to know without a doubt that this is very real. Now that you know that you can cloak yourself, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna cloak myself.
I'm gonna cloak myself. Yes.
It's that simple.
Hey, Smarty, what happens when I forget to uncloak? I cloak us when we go, but I often forget. Does that just wear off when we get home?
You can't hurt nobody or not, like whoever's meant to see you will see you. Whoever's not meant to see you won't see you.
Yeah, I found
Daddy controls all that, so don't even worry about it. But there is cases where I had to cloak to go into certain areas, certain buildings, kind of like the CIA buildings. Okay.
Nice.
State of the Union.
Yeah, all that. I'm, when I go into a building and make you sign paperwork, guess what's gonna happen? No, you're gonna sign.
I'm gonna sign.
Oh.
Wow.
Right. So there's things that we're doing that people won't even fucking believe yet. So it is what it is. We can do some wild out of this world type things. The reason why I'm showing you guys and telling you guys and even recording it is because This is source directives. This is my source directives. Our Father is totally in charge of everything I do and say. And there's nothing or no one that can stop me. Okay. And we are the highest authority there is, which is why they can't do shit, even though they want to, but they see things, people were sent out to investigate me, to rough me up, and they never went back. And those that did go back won't believe what they saw. You understand? This is very real.
Yes.
I got an intel call coming in. Kent, go ahead and take over, tag him back. I'll be right back.
Okay, let's get to work. Start
Hi,
tagging.
Smarty.
What do you guys want to tag?
Can we reinforce? Okay, go for it.
Katya?
Autoimmune diseases.
I
Autoimmune disease.
didn't hear you. Go ahead.
People with autoimmune diseases.
Okay.
Healing of autoimmune
Yes.
diseases.
Tag.
Tag.
Done.
Okay, separation, separate and what's it called? Divide and conquer and xenophobia is one. And so tag that.
Tag.
Tag.
Done.
The second one
Done.
is all sorts of experimentation for science, for medicine, for, I don't know, animal, human, plant, whatever experimentation that's basically against across the board.
Tag.
And human, everything.
Done.
Thank you.
Done.
They're pushing vaccines up to children as young as 8-year-olds and starting to experiment on infants. So tag that to completely be wiped out across the board.
Tag.
Done.
Let's reinforce the integrity of all hospital workers and everybody in the medical industry, period. And empathy.
Enforce done. Open rights and acceptance. Done.
Katya has her hand
I'd like to
up.
tag all the teachers that they are telling the truth and they have the best interests of their students, no matter what age they are, and not what necessarily the principal or the school says. Tag.
Tag.
Add truth serum to that. Tag.
Truth
Done.
serum.
Tag.
Done.
Can we tag to the governments that are giving incentives to the farmers to destroy the crops so that the people won't have anything to eat?
Tag.
Tag.
Done.
Can we
Mother
reinforce?
Gaia full, Jag Mother Gaia for full food, all welfare for all humans on planet Earth.
Tag.
Done.
They were paying farmers more to destroy their crops than they would get to have the crops sold.
Yeah.
That's what I heard from a lot of
Yes.
sources.
Yes.
So
Yes.
tag.
Yes.
That's been taken care of.
Done.
Done.
Can we reinforce removal of fear from all the sleepers when we have full disclosure? Tag.
Tag.
Done.
Can we reinforce
Alright.
ending all racism and discrimination across the board?
Tag.
Across the board.
Yes. Tag. Done.
Can we tag the communication between animals and people? Because we know they're telepathic. People got to wake up. Well, animals are telepathic. Can we tag that people realize that and can speak to them?
Tag.
And get them back.
That's why I have so many cats.
Done.
Done. My cats walk up to me and look at me and go, feed me. I want meat.
My cat, yeah, I know my cats talk to me all the time.
Some of them walk up and say, hello.
Do you hear the voices or you just know what they're saying?
I know. I
Everybody
personally
that's
don't want
around
to,
can distinctly understand when a cat says hello. Everybody that's around understands the cat just said hello. Or if it's a couple of males, you can almost clearly make out I don't like you.
My
And then the
cat,
fur flies.
no, one time my cat actually thanked me for turning on the air conditioner.
Yes.
Thank yous
I'd
are
like to
good.
reinforce-
With my cat all the time.
I send love to all the animal kingdom, all the elemental kingdom, and all the humans of Earth. Tagged.
Tag.
Beautiful.
Tag.
Done.
We
I'd like to
reinforce
reinforce. Oh, go ahead.
food, water, shelter, abundance, love, joy, and also everyone maximizing their skills on what their special talent is that they can offer the planet. Tag.
I'd like to reinforce love and light across the universe. Tag.
Tag.
Done. Done.
I'd like to reinforce family bond.
Oh, go ahead.
I'd like to reinforce family bond and love and connection, and also love and connection between animals to other animals.
Thank you.
Done. We're gonna raise up the love frequency with what we've been tagging and bag and raise up the love frequency for all of us. Tagged.
Thank
Done.
you.
Can I reinforce love and unity in the family unit?
Tag.
Done.
Let's reinforce Smarty getting to Destin and completing his training so he can all party.
Done.
Walk into our reality.
Can't wait for him to be trained.
Done.
Done.
I
We
reinforce
reinforce
the
the
EBS.
I'd like to tag everyone on the
We
group,
did
those
that
that
one.
are keying in and those that are talking, that we all do love and light to each other and protect each other, and Smarty and the crew.
Tag.
Done.
Reinforce
Release of
protection.
clarity and discernment frequencies. Clarity and discernment frequencies. Tagged. Done.
Raise the consciousness
Reinforce
again.
full protection for all protesters. Tag.
Done.
We reinforce compassion and forgiveness worldwide.
Tag.
Let's raise the consciousness again.
Tag. Done.
I'd like to tag our unconscious negative thoughts and get rid of them and replace them with love and light and God positivity thoughts.
Tag.
Done. Reinforce we don't forget to laugh. Always laugh.
Tag.
Can I tell you guys something that happened to me Thursday at 2 a.m. in the morning? I woke up, and before I even opened my eyes, I could feel all this love. It was a wave of love flowing up and down my body. It was, I don't know how to explain it, you know,
Were you tingling a little bit?
yeah, and I think, I know it was Source, and I think it was, Smarty too. I think he was there, but at the same time, it was very overwhelming, but it was wonderful. Wonderful.
Is that when he updated the charms?
I'm not sure if he updated them then or not. But it was the day
I
before.
can't remember the day, but I think it was Friday.
Oh, this happened at 2 a.m. Thursday morning. So it was before that. But it was wonderful.
Nice.
You
There's
are
a lot
light
of
and love.
energy coming into the planet right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's tag that energy and send it to everybody.
Tag.
Done.
And bagging the real everyone the realization of it happening. Of everybody receiving this.
Tag.
Done.
And if you haven't been outside yet tonight, the moon looks good. It won't be full until what, Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
What about
I
the
get
red
lots of
moon
energy
that's
off the
coming?
moon.
Oh my God.
Can
I've
somebody
been
explain the red moon I've been seeing?
Yeah,
We're
that'll
all
be on
saying
Thursday.
red moon.
It's a blood moon. We call
The
it
blood
that.
moon, yes. What does that mean?
Mm.
It's
the second moon of the month.
eclipsed by the planet.
Say that again.
It's getting sunlight on it, but it's partially eclipsed from the planet, so that's why it glows red.
It's in
So
shadow.
I'm told. Yeah.
Don't it shine twice in the same month? The second one is the red moon.
No, that's
The blue.
No, that's a blue moon.
Yeah.
That would be called the blue moon.
Does it have any significance to what's going on now?
No, supposedly this blood moon does.
Yes, astrologers, they say that yes. The answer is yes.
Lots of light energy coming on the 26th.
Not
Exactly. Yes.
exactly. Generally,
I was at the pool the other day. Saw all these moms slathering the toxic sunscreen all over all the children. And sunscreen is formed that it reacts with chlorine, so that it's cancer causing. So can we tag all the sunscreen products so that they're
Yes.
neutral?
Done. Personally, myself, I just use coconut oil.
Yeah, I
It
was
works
fixing to
great.
ask, what do you use for
Coconut
babies
oil.
and children?
or
my hair
nothing,
too.
and then use aloe vera on the
It's
skin
all metal.
afterwards.
Can I ask a question to Ken?
Yes.
I
Yes.
recently had this big dent right in my forehead. Does that mean anything about my third eye? See where it's,
Your third eye is activating right now. So are you feeling like any headaches or anything there, or? Yes.
yes. But
Mhm.
it's like a big indent, right?
And you're also getting ascension symptoms too. So mhm.
Oh, okay.
You're waking up more. You're coming into love.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Either that or you're hitting
Well,
yourself
in the
much
head.
love.
Can I ask a question? At times when I'm
Yeah.
doing the breathing, I feel like my body shakes and then it stops and then it shakes again. Does that mean anything?
Yeah, ascension system. Sometimes you could be like really warm and all of a sudden you lay down and you're cold. And you know, the house is nice and warm. It's 72 degrees. It's all your ascension systems and everything going on. So
Okay, but body
yes.
will just shake.
And you
then
just send
it'll
yourself some source frequencies to take care of the situation. So
stop. Okay.
Love and light, Lincoln.
love and light, yes.
Love and light. Okay.
See, you can also heal yourself. You can also go right into yourself and go right into your heart and say, okay, you cells, I'm having a little bit of problem. You got all the frequencies from source. Get in there and start healing my, take that bump away, take that soreness in your shoulder away, and you'll be surprised. That's where we're all going to. You'll be able to heal yourself. We can. So.
Oh.
Yes, we can.
Amazing
What about
adventure.
being outside and I get bug bites and then I get whelps that itch all day?
Same.
Yes.
Same.
Well, the
Allergy buster.
frequencies are in to keep the bugs away from you too. So you could just request the bug repellent halos and put them around you. So.
Okay.
Hey, can we
And even
frequencies?
like last night, I had a bunch of mosquitoes flying around me in the garage, and I'm like, okay, you guys, they're all over the place. Just leave me alone. And you just hit them, zap them, send them an energy ball, and they'll leave you alone. So it's amazing. It's pretty cool.
Ken, I've been hitting, I hit all my woolens that I get out because we have a lot of moths. and I'm sick of patching up all the things they do. So I hit the whole lot with anything woolen, cashmere, whatever I've got that's real.
Yes.
You don't like it anymore. Done.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, the
Powerful.
lady that said that she was vibrating,
Yes.
who that so that actually does that happen like when you meditate?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
That's actually pretty common. Like you're literally vibrating. Like that was a really good session. I mean, not that there's such a thing as a bad one,
You're at a
but
higher frequency.
yeah,
You're
it's
at a
almost
higher
like that
frequency.
happens when you level up. I mean,
Okay.
Yes.
pretty consistently. So it could be, once a week, it could be every other day, but that's perfectly normal. And that's a really cool experience. So
Yeah, it happens
Yes.
every day.
Oh, yeah.
I usually try
Yeah.
and meditate twice a day, and immediately it starts happening.
So basically, anything that we think of that we want to try it. What have you got to lose? You've got frequencies, you've got power, you can heal yourself. So just
Source protection, yeah.
outside
Daddy.
the box. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have another question.
Thank you, Chris.
Pleasure.
Good reminder.
Why do I keep seeing ladybugs
That's a
all
good thing.
winter long?
They're a good bug.
That's a
Totem?
good thing.
So you can grow your garden.
You're turning into Dr. Doolittle.
What about blessing from the angels?
Potatoes.
That's funny, Ken.
I have a command.
Well, it's for true, because I can tell you a lot of stories that it's happened around this house with Dr. Doolittle. That's been very amazing.
We agree.
I used to work for a vet.
And Katya?
Yeah, oh, command. Transmute all toxins, all chemicals into source equivalents, or just neutralize them.
Okay.
Done.
Done. On that note, send a lot of love to Sophie, Mother Earth. Tagged. Done.
Tag.
Done.
Done. I'd like to tag and back to reinforce full disclosure of UFOs across the board. Tag.
Tag.
Done.
Done.
Maybe get rid of all the fast food restaurants that serve horrible things from horrible things.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Tag.
Replace it with the all natural source food.
Tag. And question, are they still serving that with the children's things? Y'all know?
I don't think so. I think Smarty got rid of all that.
Yeah.
It's
I
good
think
to
he did.
reinforce it.
I'm still
Good.
avoiding them.
Oh,
Okay.
absolutely.
too.
I'm sure it's still
What's,
processed.
Let's tag all animal abuse across the board, whether it be like a company, a factory, or an individual. Let's rescue all animals and send heavy love and light blankets to all the abusers. Tag.
Tag.
Done.
Done.
Reinforce and abuse any abuse across the board.
Tag.
Tag. Done.
Yes.
All of the people. I have a friend who has a dog that they somehow something happened and it has gangrene in its leg and they want to cut it off. And I've been trying to go and look at it, but all I see is this gray green color and I can't get past that to do anything with it.
Tag
So
it.
you guys want-
Tag.
Repair, restore.
All human frequencies to the dog. Tag. Done.
For all dogs on the planet. Tag.
Yes.
Tag. Done.
Done.
Tag. Done.
Tag.
Reinforce. I have a
reinforce
blue
the-
healer dog that keeps getting sores and he keeps biting it and makes them worse. So,
Pet healing
Feel that.
frequencies.
Done.
Tag.
Tag.
Thank
And a
you.
histamine.
Tag.
Done.
And a histamine.
Source
With the
health.
antihistamine to help dry it up.
Okay.
Tag.
Tag.
Tag. Done.
Done.
I'd like to ask for protection for our marches all over Australia and New Zealand, that the police are good to us, and the people that don't believe in it just leave us alone and let us get ahead with changing the mindset of everybody. Done.
Keep everybody on
Done.
keep everybody on this march cloaked to get their message out. Cloak all people on this march, but also to get their message out and keep them safe through source.
Thank you.
I'd like
To remove the, sorry, I'd like to remove all fear across the board from all ages. We went to the park today and there's a bunch of little children just wearing masks and it just broke my heart.
Yes.
Tag.
Done.
Transmute all fear to love light.
Done.
I'd like to add the previous tag and bag to raise the consciousness of all the people in the groups who are deliberately trying to corrupt and infiltrate all the protesting groups. So that people deliberately going around trying to infiltrate them and who have been vaccinated and they think they're doing a good thing. So I'd like to send them super heavy love and light and maximum connection to source so they realize they're not actually doing a good thing.
And tree serum.
Yes.
I'd like to kind of add to
Tagging
the
back the wealth transfer and anybody that's holding up. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Done.
Done. I wanted to add on to the marches and the things that are going on also in Australia and on here, and to isolate and neutralize the race baiters, the people that are out there stirring up trouble, causing trouble where there is no trouble, and getting people whipped up so that they actually riot and hurt people for no reason. So just tag and bag and neutralize and isolate them.
Love and light to all crowds.
Love and light, love blankets.
And can I say that at least in Australia, we don't really have those problems. So that's one thing we don't have to deal with, and the police are on our side now. It is just getting the message out against the people that, you know, you see them on the transport and walking around. They're angry that we're doing what we're doing and we're actually helping them. So that was why we wanted the protect. Thank you, everyone.
Understanding, yeah.
Reinforce all Smarty's commands.
Tag done.
And that they fully wake up and see their error in their ways.
Tag.
I want to reinforce the work that has been.
Lead it in command if it was possible.
Which command?
I wanted to share something that was going to lead into a command. Daddy broke something in me this weekend and it was beautiful and I'm so thankful for it. And it was based off of the last Smarty party, and he was addressing somebody, but I took that word to heart and I received it for myself and I ran with it. Everybody after a while, I know, because I do the same thing where I need a healing for this in my head. I'm like, I always go to my mom, I need a healing because, you know, I'm just getting attacked and I'm under attack and I'm under attack. And finally, that Smarty addressed that, hey, well, duh, if you're going to continue to say I'm under attack, you will get attacked. And me knowing that, you would have thought I would have put myself out of it. And of course, you know, yeah, I would fend it off, but still in fear, right? So yesterday or a couple of days ago, I sat down and I'm enjoying my family and I'm hanging out and I'm by myself. And all of a sudden I'm just chilling. And I look at myself and I'm like, you know what? I refuse to do that anymore. I literally voiced it out by myself. And I was like, I am not going to doubt myself anymore. That is enough. And I'm not allowed myself to be under attack. And Daddy kept saying, there you go. And I keep working with, pull yourself out of that. Will get stronger. After a while of you continue to ignore them, they will go away. So quit thinking you're under attack because you're no longer under attack anymore. You have, in order to progress, you need to walk into it yourself. And that means leaving it behind, because it's so easy for us to just counter and just lie down and take it. That's the easy part. The trick is to sit there and rise above it and move past it. So if we could tag and bag to realize, to stand in our power and realize what we're doing and realize that it is in the past, we are not being attacked. So if we could tag
Send
that.
love.
Well
Tag.
said.
Tag, done. Always believe it. But let's add that, and I'll put it as a different, I want to add something to that. When we're, go in yourself and say, I want to release that negative, that fear that's inside of me, that the thing that's been done to me in the past, to release that. And then what you want to do is give it love and say, thank you, Daddy Source, for giving me the lesson, giving me the knowledge of what has happened. And thank you for the lesson, and to release that negative fear that has happened to you.
Right.
I want to tag that. Tag, done.
Done. Because we do it ourselves. There's no point to add our own.
Right.
Great realization. Yes.
I wanted to tag something, but I just didn't know how to word it. So yesterday, I posted, Justin and a few of our Jedis commented. I saw a video of a bunch of families taking their young children to be vaccinated, and I just, as strong as I am, I broke down into tears. And it bothered me. I went to bed crying, and I know that, Source has everything and everything's going to be fine, but I broke down.
No, it hurts.
And it's still bothering me, and I'm feeling my energy's low. So can we just somehow comfort all those who know and who see the suffering and just need to, remember that everything is going to be okay. And if somebody can word it better, because my heart's still low because of that.
That's why you're here and you're a part of Source Directives, because we can, with one command, take care of all of that. So don't get down on yourself. You now have the abilities and the know-how to resolve it, even though they were forced to do that, because they, you're dealing with ignorant people who aren't ignorant by their own fault.
No.
So what we do is we know and we see that, and we use our love for them, for our brothers and sisters, humanity, and the children, and that's what powers us to be able to clear them all, make sure they're protected, make sure they're safe, and make sure those vaccines have fucking zero effect. Do you understand? So
I sent all the commands yesterday, but my heart was still heavy.
That's right. That's you just need reassurance that is taken care of, and you got that right now. So
thank you.
That being said, let's reinforce that for them and for everybody else that are going through that same problem because of their parents' lack of being educated and or lack of understanding and seeing what's really taking place, because we're literally in a war. And even though we won the war, but there are people that are fighting the battle blindly.
Yeah.
And that's where we come in. So that's why these groups are important. Okay. These groups are important because we are all around the world. We are hands-on witnessing the things that we are addressing in these sessions. Am I right?
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do it worldwide for all the children. Even though they are protected. See, what you don't understand, Maria, is that those children were protected since they were born, because as of 6-7 years ago, we've placed an energetic field around all of them, and the ones that are still going through deformity, it's also a part of Source Directives, because we get to have fun repairing them. Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So we got a lot of awesome things coming, and some of y'all going to just cry like babies because you're going to witness the miracles and wonders that I'm talking about.
I'm ready to cry.
Hey, I'm gonna cry with y'all. I'm gonna be like, all right, that's enough.
Cheers.
You did this?
Damn onions.
Happy
I'm
tears.
I'm with you, Maria.
Love you, Maria.
Yeah,
Love you guys.
I'm a big baby too, so it's all good. I mean, that only tells me personally that you know, I do have the love for my father in me. Okay, even
Yes.
though I was, you know, I was raised in the streets like you know, people like me.
Oh, yeah. Hear you.
I still have daddy's heart and daddy's love.
Full
So
circle.
right, full circle, and there's, you know, that's why I can do what I can do, and I can also tell you to go fuck yourself without losing any sleep.
Yes. Yes.
Zap, zap.
Marty, since I've come on with you, I've cried more than I would have cried all my life because we were bullied. And so I learned that I didn't show any feelings. And Bob will tell you, I'm always crying, but mostly it's because I know it's getting done.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's
That's right.
good.
Happy
It is.
Happy tears.
So
Yeah,
humbling.
happy tears.
That's right. That's why people come in contact with us in this group, and you know, they feel like, oh, what a relief. Let's go.
Yeah.
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 And can I say thank you for finding us? Because
Hey,
you found
thank
us.
you.
it's
Thank
gotta
you.
thank-
Smarty,
gotta thank
I'm
Daddy.
so grateful.
Yep.
Thank you,
Daddy.
Smarty.
Thank you,
Doing
Thank you,
Daddy.
Daddy.
Thank you,
Good Daddy.
Source.
Thank you, Daddy.
You'll find us.
I have a question
Okay,
about the children from the DOMs. Are they
hold
gonna
on.
have homes?
They already got homes. Hold on. Here's
Okay.
what happened at 2 o'clock this
What is that?
Can someone mute out that noise?
all right, here's what happened at 2 p.m. this evening, and you guys go ahead and confirm it, see if it's true, yes or no, and reinforce it, reinforce the evidence of it because it's actually already done. You know what I'm saying? So, as of 2 p.m. this afternoon, we have successfully moved from the United States Treasury note to the United States, from the United States dollar to the Treasury note.
Nice. Congratulations.
Confirmed.
Congratulations.
Confirmed.
Very
Confirmed.
strong.
Done.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Confirmed.
So you see, we are the bottom of the barrel. We gotta wait for everybody else, but we also know that it's happening, and we are reinforcing it happening. So at the end of the day, we're really not at the bottom of the barrel, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
Top of the barrel. You're at the end of the gun. You pull the trigger.
That's right. That's right. There's a
I've
lot of
always
other
been
things.
told good things come to those who wait.
Yeah, that's true.
Hardest
That's
thing I
true.
ever did.
Yeah, that is true. But at the end of the day, we you know, I understand that Daddy's timing, source, God, creator, whatever y'all call it. I understand that his timing is perfect. And even though we want it now, like that commercial, it's my money and I want it now, right?
Yeah.
But think about it. If he would have gave it to us a year or two ago, we would have not been prepared.
No.
No.
Correct. Exactly.
Okay, because I for one, my abilities are through the roof, and I got more clarity now than I had a year ago. And I'm talking about, man, I'm so grateful for everything he's opened up to me, all the knowledge, all the methods, everything. And things happen for a reason, and we are literally days away from everything we've ever wanted, wished for, dreamed for, and especially what he wants for us, which is more than what we ever thought, because some of us just want a nice little house somewhere, right?
Yes.
Stop the
True.
pain.
Everybody
True.
ready. It's time.
Thank you, Dad.
But we've been gaining knowledge in all that time, learning, working, gaining knowledge. So it's been really worthwhile.
Yes.
Exactly.
I still can't
Growing.
believe it's been a year
Thanks,
since
Ron.
I this whole, Smarty in the group. I can't. It's gone by so fast. It's incredible. We did a lot in that time. Thank
Yep.
you, Daddy.
Yep.
Thank you,
Yep.
Daddy.
Thank you, Daddy.
You know, while everybody's
Thank you, sir.
suffering, bitching, complaining, whatever the case is, we're having fun here. We're doing what we need to do.
Yes.
Even though some of us complain and shit, because I complain too, but I know Daddy's real. I know that what we're doing is real. I know how, our commands are real. The healings are real. What he tells me and shows me is real. So I just keep doing what I'm told, man. I'll do anything for daddy. Anything.
Yeah.
He tells me to jump off the fucking balcony, I'm jumping off.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you, dude.
I mean,
Besides,
Yeah.
and besides, I believe that we went through all difficulties this past couple of years because there's a reason for that, so that we can empathize with the people we are gonna help because we know how it is.
exactly. The best way to heal somebody is to understand everything they went through. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
next to you.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, if we came here with everything perfect, we wouldn't have learnt anything and we wouldn't be helping anybody.
Right.
We're all more
Yeah.
similar than we
Knowledge
could
is
ever
power.
be different.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. We got a lot of things, still happening. There have been more and more people have been put in positions that they never thought they would be placed in. But things are definitely happening, and I do get intel calls from the highest levels there is, and things are getting done. Just don't look at me and think I ain't for real, because I am.
Oh yeah.
No
You're
argument
for
here.
real.
Smarty.
We know that.
I'm
Smarty.
talking about the people in the background who pass judgment by the cover of this you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Love the galactic gangster. They can.
That's right.
You couldn't hide the love in your eyes.
Nope.
Yeah, that's true.
No, absolutely not. No.
That's true.
Smarty.
Yep.
When you were talking about the you taking over the media, I got a knowing that we're gonna be your news anchors. Is that true? We're gonna be your news anchors.
Not everybody, because some of you guys will be running around doing what you're doing. But yeah, if you guys are tasked to by daddy, then yes.
Okay.
But otherwise we'll be too busy healing the world. I'm just going to come on and say, hey, da, and then move it on. Hand it over, because I'm going to be around. I'm going to be, running around helping people, hands on. I'm not going to sit in my house, in my palace, just commanding left and right. Although I am, but not all the time.
A little bit of vacation will be good.
Right.
Party too. Party.
Of course. Well, he already told me that I need to regulate my time, because people from other worlds, other planets, we're going to be reuniting. Because remember, I'm one of the oldest human souls in this universe. So people are going to come up to me telling me, hey, what's up? Long time no see. And it's going to take me a minute to register, depending on, how the training goes, because daddy says after the training, I'm going to be able to know and do all types of shit. Not, what I mean is I'll be able to do it in a way where people can see it happen, and I won't have to worry about running into somebody or taking the wrong person.
Oops.
Pulling wedgies, making people shit themselves, shit like that.
So when is your training?
Yeah.
When is your training?
The training is any day now. The good news is that it is any day now. I'm not, I'm just like everybody else. We're waiting, but in the meantime, we're allowing the process and continuing to tag it back, because the dark ones, the remaining dark ones, don't want us to experience what we're going to experience. The good news is that people are working on behalf of what needs to be done, and we're doing it without, we're doing it out of the kindness of our own hearts and out of our love. Because if we didn't love humanity, we wouldn't be here. None of you guys would be on this call right now.
That is right.
I have a command.
Yes.
All right.
100%.
Okay. Source intended health across the board for all, I don't know, all beings.
Done.
Tag.
Done.
Done.
Done. That
I
being
have a
said,
question.
hold on.
Is
real
there going to
quick.
be okay, go ahead.
That being said, everybody that is within the vicinity of Earth will transform with us. This is why there are thousands of thousands and billions of different beings from across the universe here, because once the energy wave takes off, it will literally transform everyone. So that's why they also volunteered to help clean up the outer galactic part of this galaxy. Because
They're piggybacking on us.
because of their actions, they will be rewarded, and their reward is to go into the next realms with us.
Question.
Wow, win-win.
Question.
Go ahead.
What's the
Hold on.
Esther,
Esther.
Book of the Bible.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes, the 10 days of darkness that we've heard about, or that we're supposed to prepare and have food and water for a few
Wasn't that
days.
supposed to happen like a year ago? Still didn't happen.
Yeah,
I'm
Yeah,
still
don't
hearing
worry. Don't worry.
that's not going to happen
Not in my book.
No,
with the EBS or anything like that, or
No,
it's
no,
just
cell
no,
fear.
towers shutting
It's just
down.
fear.
no. They may be martial law, but that's only just in certain areas if people want to act up when the EBS system is triggered and in place. But what we're banking on is everybody being captivated with all the truth being exposed, so that they're not running around rioting and they're in front of their fucking screens and laptops and devices talking about what the fuck is this? Okay. That's the reason for all the ships being in the skies, because you can hear it in people's voices as they're video. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Right?
Yeah, I love hearing that.
Okay, well, they're busy.
Even
trying
you
to
said
find
that.
out- Right. And I said that a long time ago on Facebook, remember?
Yeah.
I said they're going to be saying, what the fuck is that? Oh my God, right?
So will it come through our cell phones if we don't have cable?
Yeah, everything,
yeah.
no matter what device you have, even if it's not charged, we will turn it
Wow.
on. We will turn it
Wow.
on and we will broadcast through your device.
Wow.
So that's why I say nobody's going to miss it.
Exciting
even-
times.
Yeah, even let's say if you're in the jungle, and you don't have no device, you will get the telepathic broadcasting.
Damn. Wow.
And will this come before at the same time, the SARA or the QFS?
This is happening now as we speak. So just bear with us, because it's
It really is coming.
So it'll all kind of come together at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much. It's going to be back to back. It's not going to be far out from each other. As you can see, well, for some of you that can see, the wealth transfer is happening behind the scenes, and also the ships are happening. Everybody's
Ships are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Ships are everywhere.
I
That's
see
why,
them everywhere.
you know, about 6 or 7 months ago, I told you guys that they were going to try to come. They were going to try to come forward and take the narrative of the craft, saying that they're this and they're that, right?
Oh.
I told you, I told everybody that a couple months back, didn't I? Okay, now what's happening? Now you see it all over the TV. They're this and they're that. Everything other than the truth that they're minds. So they're not the ET force that some of the people were afraid of. We're going to be invaded. Okay, well, I got news for them folks. The ET's been here the whole time, eating your children behind the scenes.
Yes. Truth.
Okay. So
You say that online. Yeah.
Right. So thank your creator that he gave me and my crew the abilities to wipe them all out, eradicate them. Okay.
Thank you.
And before the military went into the dumps, we were the first ones to go in there.
Yep.
Just saying.
Smarty, can
I'm
we tag
thankful.
the EBS thing so that people know it's the truth, feel it's the truth, but aren't terrified by it all? Because it's going to be huge.
Yeah, that's what's
going to be beautiful.
That's exactly what we're going to do. But there's a method in place. Well, there's a there's a plan in place that is way beyond than any Q team ever could think of, okay? What's going to happen is while the EBS is going on, you're going to have the ships, the EBS, and the wealth transfer happening all at the same time. So while they're watching the screens, listening to all the information, there's going to be notifications that they no longer have debt. We're going to just captivate everybody so that they're not going to want to move until they fucking process everything. Okay, that's what's going to happen, and we're going to reinforce that every day until it does. Done.
Amazing.
Done. What about people who are traveling or not at their home, or just like truck drivers, people like that?
It does not matter. It does not matter.
Radio.
You're not going to be able to miss it. Like I was saying, if the truck driver don't got his phone or his radio, we will send telepathic messages. Okay.
And then the first person
So
he
get your
encounters,
popcorn ready.
Yes.
the first person that truck driver encounters after that would be like, dude, did you hear about the EBS going on? So it's gonna, nobody's gonna not hear about it.
Yeah,
There's
that's right.
Yeah, there's a movie that depicted exactly what I'm saying, and it's one of the Avenger movies where Magneto pretty much takes over everything and everyone on the planet, and they all heard his speech in his head. In their heads, they heard everything he was saying. So it's going to be similar to that. We're going to do it in the way where, we're going to do it in the way where nobody will not hear it. If you're on planet Earth, you will get the message, period.
And this is
Will all the people be protected that are driving or flying or cycling or, you know?
Yeah, of course. Daddy's not going to let nothing happen to everybody.
And this is child friendly, right?
This is what?
Child friendly? Kids, little kids are.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It will be, but you may have to censor some of the information.
It's graphic.
But then again, the children know more than you guys. No offense.
True. What about
guys, bad guys.
the revaluation of different notes?
Yeah, I see you're new here, but that's not an issue.
Okay.
Everything.
I mean, will it be a 800 number or something or anything like that?
There's going to be an email that I will pass out.
Okay.
So just pay attention. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I just don't. I've heard different people saying different things, and I'm making sure you don't get scammed.
I even put out a number myself a couple years back, which was a 1-800 number. What everybody didn't realize is that 1-800 number was a sting operation.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, you just don't want to be tricked and somebody, take advantage of you.
Well, if they do, then they have really good people coming after me.
Okay.
You're gonna
wait. What'd you say?
And will that happen before the EBS or all in the same time period?
You're gonna have to go to some of the previous videos because I'm answering questions that I've already answered. So we're going to continue to tag and back. Let's go. What's next?
All right.
I'd like to tag and back for all the people that still in sleep and brainwashed, and I'd like to tag and back for them to all wake up and see what's going on and what the evil they have done to them, and they have to just stand up and fight against all those mandates, vaccines, and all those, and not hurting their family members and putting their children into those vaccinations.
Tag.
Done.
Tag.
Done. Okay, I got a good one. Let's go ahead and turn all the assassins back on those that were sending them to assassinate the people of light.
Tag.
Done.
Can we tag all the the shows and the video games and well, the games online that are showing what has really happened. Can we sort of tag that so that people wake up and realize that's the truth? It's not fake.
All right, tag.
Tag.
Done.
Done.
On that reversing.
Let's hit everyone's TV on planet Earth with with the truth serum and consciousness, so that when they turn it on and their TV is broadcasting, that light energy coming from the TV broadcasts the truth serum and them awaking, even computer screens and cell phones. Tag.
Done.
All right, now
Videos too.
let's retag.
Done.
Let's retag all devices and hit the devices with the abilities to see interdimensionally. So when they're recording or taking pictures, we see the true essence behind the picture and video. Tag.
Marie, can we, when you did the whole reversal of sending assassins back, that made me think, can we, I don't know if this is kosher or not, but can we, all the people who have done all this pain, can we reverse the pain so they feel it and it opens up their compassion, let them feel what they're doing to other people and just reverse it to them? Or is that, am I being snarky?
That has been happening in some cases, and some individuals didn't make it.
Not my problem?
Not mine either.
Right.
So
Can we command that?
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that. And then wherever daddy takes them, it is what it is. Done.
Done.
I like to tag and back to reinforce focusing on solutions instead of problems. Tag.
Done. Yeah, that's what I like to focus on the most. If you guys that pay attention, I try to cut people off real quick. This and that, blah 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 blah. No. What do you want to see happen? What do you want to see happen? We already know the fucking problems. What do you want to see happen? Done. Short and sweet. All right, go ahead. What's next?
Thank you, Smarty, for kicking my butt, because I received healing but didn't receive it. It was my fault. So thank you that I was corrected.
That's
and
right.
I knew it. And so oxygen's gone.
I see. Reinforce.
Yeah.
Reinforce.
Yeah.
Done.
Oh, beautiful.
Beautiful.
Me too. Thank y'all all. I felt it.
All you need is a little bit of faith. That's all you need is a little bit of faith. That's it.
So thank you for anybody that hasn't had their healing done. I got a checkup and said, you're stopping it.
Nice.
And I thought I was believing for it, but I didn't, because I kept looking at all the stuff that I shouldn't have with illness, to where that's what I saw.
Right.
So I quit that. Thank you. And I just shut it all off. My medicine, my oxygen.
Well, if you ever
look amazing.
Yeah, if you ever need me, just ask and I'll come over there and smack the shit out you. It's all good.
I will. I'll take it. I'm learning. Thank you.
Knock her into another.
Congrats, Becky.
That's awesome.
Honey, I wanted to.
Let's tag and bag, reversing all, breaking all illusions, and reversing and breaking all spells. Tag.
Done.
Marty, I wanted to thank you also. I got the message from the last Smarty party, and I really looked at it, and I got that I wasn't giving a source to credit for all the pills and vitamins and crap that I would take all these years. That he, even though I know he's the source of my healing, it didn't connect that he's the one in all my vitamins and medicines and stuff too.
Right.
So,
Well,
I'm done with.
Nancy, that's why your internet connection is clear, because you got rid of the bullshit.
Yes.
Hey, Nancy.
Thank
come on.
you, and thank you, everyone.
That's right. That's right. We're going to reinforce everything you want and everything we all want across the board. Tag.
Woohoo.
Tag.
Tag.
Done.
Oh, one, can we reinforce everyone realizing their true gifts and following them through for the benefit of everyone for source directives?
So yeah, service, because I mean our abilities are given to us because we are to use them. So yes, tag.
Done.
Today I requested my healing abilities. Yesterday I requested that they be increased times 1 billion, and Daddy granted it to me. And then today, jokingly, I said, "Can I have my healing abilities times another 1 billion?" He granted it again, and I was like, "Okay, does this mean I'm going to training?" And all he just laughs at me, and I'm like,
Yes.
Marty, question
Go
on
ahead.
that. Can we request that of him too, or is that too?
Yes.
Every morning and every night.
That's right. You can request it, and you'll know if it's granted or not. You either heal him or you perform better.
He also rewards persistence.
Right. And that's exactly the more and more you help others, the more and more he will grant those things to you. He will. He will. I
Beautiful.
guarantee you. He will. And that's why I talk about how, you got all these different groups talking about their gods and their creators, and they can manifest this and they can manifest that. Well, let's see you do all that shit without Daddy. See how far you get. Meanwhile, me and the Jedis and my crew, we're working directly with Daddy. And as we work with him, he opens up abilities and he tells us what he gives us. So we're not guessing. We know. You understand? That makes sense?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why I always tell you guys, connect with Daddy. Make sure you listen to when he's talking to you. Talk back to him, because that's what he wants. That's what he's waiting for. Daddy is very real. The DOD, the CIA, the military. Right now, they're all scared of death, and it's too late. They should have listened a long time ago.
I feel it. I
This
feel
is
it.
very real. We'll do like maybe 3 or 4 commands, and then we're going to shut it down because I got to go work for Daddy. I'm like Daddy's slave, but I love it.
Hey, I got a question for you, Smarty.
Let's tag everybody's healing abilities to increase according to source. Tag.
Tag.
Go ahead, Kenneth, real quick.
How much longer do I keep this battery pulse generator in my chest? I've had 5 years. Do I have to wait for the crystalline chamber to get this battery pack out of my chest?
No, I can take it out for you now.
Cool.
Oh,
wow.
Hey, congratulations.
Go
Miracles in one
ahead,
step.
go ahead and find out if I pulled it out of him. Yes or no. Susan, go ahead.
It's done.
Aw.
It's going really fast.
All right, now
Feels like it's shrinking.
go get an X-ray and then bring it to us.
I guess a plastic case is going to stay, huh?
No, we're gonna remove it all. It'll all be evaporated. Don't worry about it. It's all gonna be replaced.
Love you, brother.
Love you too. All right, go ahead. Who's next?
Love you.
Can we expose all false light beings and witches and warlocks?
Yes. We're gonna expose them, and those that are up for evaporation, we're going to evaporate them. Tag. Done.
I have a request on witches, actually. There's some that think they're actually and trying to work for light while trying to do witchcraft. Can we increase their consciousness and awareness?
Well, we're gonna have to go back to the previous one. We can do that to the dark ones because there are some light ones. Does that help answer your question?
Yes.
Because they are light ones. Although they don't realize that what they really are doing is working for daddy, but since they're programmed in a certain way, they don't realize it yet, but they will. So they're not all bad. They are good witches working on behalf of humanity. This I know for sure because I wanted to kill them all. Okay, and I got a no-go. Daddy won't say kill. He won't use that term, but that's how you guys understand it. So
Right.
that's why I'm saying it that way. But I did want to eliminate them all, and I got a no-go because some were of light, and I was like, "What? How can you be a witch?" And then he explained it to me. And I'm like, "Oh, okay, never mind."
I see.
Never mind. Right.
Yes.
All right. Let's go. What's next?
I'd like to check and back for the great discernment for everyone times the trillion, and they can see what's true and what's not true.
Discernment.
Yeah. Reinforce discernment across the board as much as daddy allows, because not everybody can handle a trillion. Okay. That being said, we're going to do that, and then we're going to call it a night because I got to go do my slave labor. Done. Guys, have a good night.
Bye. Bye.